Okay, so we have 10 new cards. I'm gonna start with the one for Shadow Owl. What we're looking for here, champion teasers, okay? We're looking for some fiddlesticks. This is a token. That doesn't help me. Okay, here we go. 6 mana, 5/3 for Shadow Owl, Spectral IronHound. To play me, kill an ally. When I'm summoned, summon a 1000-clawed Deathwinder. To play me, kill an ally for 6 mana. You get an... Oh. Is that Mordekaiser? It gives me Mordekaiser vibes. The Spectral IronHound. This is a Mordekaiser? No shot. So for 6 mana, you kill an ally. You get a 5/3 and an 8/4 Fearsome. That's kind of good. 8 power Fearsome. Oh, hey, it's a Titanic. Not that that matters. Okay, this is a good card. For 6 mana, you also have to kill your own ally, but you get 2 units for it. Like, what do you even like nowadays? What do you even want to kill with Shadow Owl, man? What are you killing? I think this is like a fine card. I think it's this is an important card most of all. Undying is a good one actually. Undying is pretty great. So I think this is a great card for Shadow Owl because they're finally allowed to have like actual big scary followers. Like the win cons are like what? Okay, so the Necrotic Arachnoid is seeing like a surprising amount of play. I think that card is strong. I think Necrotic Arachnoid is like slept on. It's a good card. But it's like the only follower that's like, hey, I can like threaten a lot of damage. With this, like on turn 6, getting 2 units like this, and one of them is an 8/4 Fearsome? I don't know. Also, I want to say that the art for this is fantastic. Absolutely insane. Oh, Vault's buff. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, you would... Well, I mean, it's... Actually, this is NASA's for 6. Okay, but this might actually, like, make you go outside of Shurima for that. If you go outside of Shurima and you play Vault with something else, this is like your 6 mana unit for sure. That's a 5/3 and an 8/4. That's good. Okay, I think I like this card, even though it's awkward, but I think this is the kind of stuff that Shadow Owl needs in modern Runeterra. Like actual like scary stuff, big stuff that's difficult for the opponent to deal with, while they also like have good control tools. This is great. I like this. 5 mana 9/6 from Shurima, Dune Swallower. To play me, kill an ally or one of your mana gems 3 times? What? Okay, wait, hold on. What the hell is this even? What is that? This looks like a lurk. This is like a bigger lurker. Okay, 9/6 with Fearsome and Spell Shield, but it's not Overwhelm. Yeah, it looks like a Xurza. You have like the Dune Breaker, and this is the Dune Swallower, man. This Dune Breaker, he's having a good time, man. Look at that. God damn. Looks like Cho'Gath. Yeah, okay, so maybe I should have started from the end here, but right now we have 2 cards that want to kill stuff. So this wants to kill an ally 3 times. This needs to kill 3 allies. Not just 1, but 3. And this one is kill 1. So here's my prediction right now. We've seen 2 cards. 2 cards. I expect that a lot of tokens got rotated back in March because we're getting another champion that could either make a lot of tokens for you to kill, or we're just getting something else that synergizes with death, like that just wants you to kill a lot of stuff. So like Yorick could make ghouls, but then there's Karthus who probably just cares about seeing stuff die. I feel like there's 2 angles here. So that's not saying a lot because there are only 2 Shadow Owl champions left. So it's either like, hey, it's Karthus who wants to see stuff die, or hey, it's Yorick that creates stuff that is easy to kill off. I don't know, man. But yeah, I'm just praying for Yorick because I love Yorick. Okay, yeah. So to play me, kill an ally or one of your mana gems. I don't know if you kill 3 mana gems or if it's just like kill an ally once. If this is just kill an ally, if you could play a 5 mana 9/6 with Spell Shield and Fearsome, and you only have to kill 1 ally, I'm gonna just go ahead and say that this card is broken. And for that reason, I think it's 3 allies. Yeah, I think this is I think it's 3 allies. That's why I implied the first time I read that you have to kill 3 allies and not 1. All right, that's a bit much. So it's okay. I haven't seen the rest of the cards. I'll start by saying that. But right now, you look at the standard format, and it's like, what do I even kill for these cards? Like these are like last expansion, we had stuff like Cosmic Call. We had other cards that I can't remember that actually had like a pretty big meta impact. Is this gonna have a big meta impact? Ghastly Bands, sure. I mean, yeah, like it's good with it. Balin, yeah, Balin was a big one. Oh, and the Landmark too. Actually, yeah, there were like a bunch of meta relevant cards last time. All right, I mean, I hope these cards are good because they look freaking awesome. They're like big dudes. They're for the Slay archetype. Always cool. Maybe this is for an Absolver deck because we are going into the Eternal season. I think it's a cool card. Oh, it's a Titan. Wait, you can play this for 0 mana. You can play this for 0 mana if you have 5 sigils. All right, I mean, it's pretty good. Sure. Cool card. 8 mana Dragon in Piltover. Chemtech Drake. When you play a spell, draw 1. When you draw while you have a full hand, deal 1 to the... Deal 1 to the enemy nexus if you burn a card? What? When you play a spell, draw 1. When you draw while you have a full hand, deal 1 to... Bro, what the hell? What is that? Oh, wait, I'm so confused. It's Titanic too, yeah. If you draw while you have a full hand. So here's the... okay, so now we gotta find a way to play this with the Build Turtle Landmark, the 6 mana one, the Den, the Swindler's Den. If we play this with Swindler's Den, and you just play like a bunch of warning shots, you always draw 2, because the Den will then draw you a card, and the warning shot being a spell draws you 1. So you just like obliterate the opponent. Singed Warwick, trust me. With Age of Dragons? Oh, with Age of Dragons, yeah. Oh my god, with Age of Dragons, if your deck, if you can somehow build a deck with 40 dragons, and you play Age of Dragons, and you draw every single dragon in your deck with this on board, you auto win? Okay, but like, if you have 2 of these on the board, you actually like start killing your opponent really fast. If you have 2 of these on the board, if you print this somehow, Age of Dragons does have a cap. Age of Dragons is max 9, you're right. Sandseer with this. So you would need this on the board? Okay, so you need 1 copy of this, 1 copy of Sandseer. You play this, you play Sandseer, and you win? Okay, I mean, I love this card. This is so wild. This is so like completely like out there and different. But like, what is this, dude? How do you build a deck around this? It's an 8 mana dragon that you need to build like your deck around to even do anything. I mean, okay, to be fair, this first line of text is really interesting. When you play a spell, draw 1. That's already like, that's kind of good, man. That is actually kind of good. Wait, yeah, this is a dragon without fury. What's happening? I mean, Renekton doesn't have fury either, which also still feels wrong. I don't know, man. What are they cooking over there? I love this card. This card is super cool. I'm gonna build decks around this, but I have no idea how to actually make a consistent deck with this. This is a dragon in Piltover, first of all. This first line of text, and then when you draw, well, you have a full hand. Like, how often do you even do that? How do you even do that in general? How do you draw with a full hand? It's like, I mean, it's possible, of course, because of this first line of text, but like, you basically need to play a draw spell, because then this also draws 1. Say, oh, Seraphine doubling, yeah. Oh, the spell doubling, of course, yeah. It's just a Seraphine card. Oh, okay. I'm no longer excited. Okay. That's okay. Another dragon. Are we getting a dragon expansion? Okay, 6 mana dragon from Noxus. Noxus is getting a dragon too. What does this mean? Okay, a 6 mana challenger dragon. Again, without fury. Okay, 8/4. Play, deal 2 to an enemy and 2 to the enemy nexus. Deal 2 to an enemy and 2 to... And, oh, it's a play effect. Oh, and it's elemental. That's actually pretty good. This is a good card. I think they're adding Shyvana to the game. No, I don't think this is bad, actually. So, what I'm thinking right now, like the vibes I'm getting is we're getting like a elemental champion. Yeah, no, there's probably going to be a champion that says like you can play any card that does something elemental. right? Oh, wait. A Runeterra and Elder Dragon? Wait, hold on. Okay. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking Kiana. I think Kiana would make a lot of sense. Kiki having the origin, you can play anything elemental. Anything with the word elemental can be added to your deck. Yeah, that could be it. This card, to me, is better than it looks. Because a 6-mana 8/4 with Challenger is like no joke. And this is like a pretty great play effect. Thank you. Yeah, this is the Dragon Master expansion, maybe. This is like, what, the second dragon we're getting? I think this card is good. Decent play effect. 8/4 with Challenger. Yeah, Noxus will probably find a way to use this. Yeah, it's a good card. Also, this is the thing it puts on a stack. You'll 2 enemy Nexus. Yeah. No, this is a good card. This is a great card. This is actually good. Okay. Targon! 5-mana card for Targon. 4/5 Veiled Protector. When I'm summoned or you summon a Titanic ally, heal your Nexus 3. Oh. When I'm summoned or you summon a Titanic ally, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of good. Yeah, so we were trying the Volibear Aurelion Soul deck, and it definitely felt like it was missing something like for 5 mana. And the reason this is important is because 5 mana is usually where you want to play something on the board. Because this is how it goes, right? Turn 1, do nothing. Turn 2, do nothing, or play Youngling. Turn 4, play Winter's Touch if you played the Youngling, or play Wild Mysticism, the 5-mana ramp card. That way you skip turn 4, you get to turn 5, and you get to play the Veiled Protector. This is why Trundle was important too, right? Because Trundle was the 5-mana card, because you always skipped turn 4, basically. You skipped mana 4. So this could actually matter. Like, you drop this on the board, it heals for 3. It's a good blocker. It's like kind of annoying for the opponent. They kind of have to get rid of it, or you'll probably heal, like, I would say on average, you heal 3 per turn. Something like that. I think it's a great card. I think this is an important card for ramp decks. Yeah. I'm glad they're giving support to the Targon Failure ramp region, because that always felt like it was somewhat intended. That was like a thing that they wanted to see. But it never really became a thing, because Targon more or less lacked the interaction. More like, didn't really have those, like, clean removal spells, so the ramp combo was always Shadow Owl and Freljord. It's just like play the removal stuff from Shadow Owl and then play Field of Rush from Freljord to actually ramp into. We might be seeing more Targon Freljord for ramping now. Volibear Aesel. Good card. I like this. It's not really okay. So the thing is, I would love Targon to get more like generally good stuff, where Targon is not just like, hey, I'm a Cosmic Call deck. And I play Youngling and, I don't know, Star Shaping or something. And that's the entire region. I kind of hope that there's more to it than just that. And this doesn't really help with that. It doesn't. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we'll just get a Targon champion to finally fix the region. Oh my god. 8-mana dragon from Freljord, 8/8. When I'm summoned, summon 2 Frozen Trolls and advance them to 2? Oh my god! Boadir of Blackened... Okay, I love this card. Dude, this card is sick! Wait. When I went emo... Dude, when I went emo in the Emo Sunny video, this card would have been perfect! This card would have been so good! Summon 2 Frozen Trolls and advance them to 2? Nah, this card is insanely good. Oh my god. It's like... You could probably play this... If you're not even doing a Frozen Troll deck, wait, guys, we're getting that. Oh my god, this is so good. We're getting that new Freljord card from the Community Kitchen. The Community Kitchen card that said, like, it's like a 3-mana. I summon a landmark of a unit in your hand, and the countdown is how much it costs. If you do that with this, and then it pops, and you get 2 more Frozen Trolls, that's sick, man. Yeah, that's Dover's card, exactly, because you're probably playing that with something like Shurima, and then you have like Clock Hand to get this out earlier, and then you still have more fuel from these Frozen Trolls. It's like, hey, now I have an 8/8 on the board early, and 2 turns later, I'm gonna have 2 more 8/8s. Oh my god, this card is really, really cool. I want to build a deck around this tomorrow. This card looks so freaking awesome, man. Oh man. I love it. I love this card. Super cool. Explorer, bro, this card doesn't care about Explorers. That's why it's so good in the first place. It's like you get an 8 mana 8/8, which is like already decent if you're like playing Sigils and Titanic units. And then the 2 Frozen Rolls are like a bonus that your opponent has to deal with or they lose. Like, sure, let the Explorer kill this troll. My deck is still gonna be doing more than just that. So good, dude. 9 mana from Demacia, the Kingfisher. When I'm summoned, draw 1 of each champion from your deck. Each round, the first time you summon a champion, rally. It's the ultimate boat! No way! Also, quick shout out to Octopath Traveler 1. I used to farm Kingfishers to get experience. Just saying. I think that's a nice little reference there. Anyway. Bro, that's insane. When I'm summoned, draw 1 of each champion from your deck. And it's Titanic too. Oh my god, dude. This variety set goes big. This is the biggest variety set I have ever seen. Is everything... Okay, hold on. Let me take a quick sneak peek. 6, 5... Yeah, everything is like a buff 5 mana, dude. It's all Titanic or Titanic synergy. Wait, it's Secret Keeper support. Oh my god. Secret Keeper Kingfisher. Okay, day 1 deck. Day 1. Day 1 deck. Hell yeah, dude. Kingfisher Keeper. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, chat. I want you to type in Twitch chat right now, and I want it to be known on YouTube too. Tell me what I'm doing with this deck. Am I playing Kingfisher Secret Keeper with the Priestess, or am I playing like, I don't know, like something else? Like, am I playing Enraged Firespitter? Bro, this gets me so excited. I want to play Priestess with Secret Keeper and Kingfisher. I want to play a card on the board that will just draw me a million champions. I'm hyped. This is the ultimate Sunny card. I love this. Kingfisher, how are you in Demacia? Demasia's supposed to be the boring region. It even says Rally on the card, and somehow this is like the coolest card I've ever seen. Oh my god. Secret Keeper, Priestess, Kingfisher. We're doing it. We're doing it! Bro, how sick is that, man? How sick is that? Oh my god. It's so greedy, but I love it, dude. It's like, I mean, this is what a 9 mana card should be, man. If you're gonna print 9 mana cards, make them cool. Make them Kingfisher. Sea Monster Dragon, you're joking. 8 mana for Bilgewater. Sefirsa, Scourge of the Deep. 8/7. When you spend mana to play another unit, create a random card in hand equal cost. It costs 0 and is fleeting. When you spend mana to play another unit, create a random card in hand of equal cost. It costs 0. Okay. Let me start out by saying that Deep doesn't really need this card. This is not even a Deep card. Like, you don't play this in Deep because it's like you're already winning with like Devour of the Depths. You play Nautilus and you're like you even play like Maokai or something. You don't need this in Deep deck. But if you're playing this as like just an 8 mana 8/7, win the game, yeah, with Jack, like with coins. Oh my god. Yeah, with coins is insane. You play this on 8, you coin out anything, and you get like a full board. It's a random card in hand of equal cost, so it can be anything. So you have to play a unit to get that card, but the card you get can be anything. Yeah, it's actually the most exciting thing about this is that it's Titanic. I'm actually pretty hyped to play Frolly or Bilgewater and just cheat this out with Sigils. This is a really, really freaking cool card. Sea Monster Dragon, man. Isn't it fun? Okay, chat. I need to call this out. Okay, hold on. We need to talk about this right now. Before I move on, Riot, this is messed up. Riot, what are you doing? Okay, hold on. Piltover, Dragon. Noxus, Dragon. Freljord, Dragon. Bilgewater, Dragon. And then we have the standard Dragon deck, you know? The deck that wants to be playable but isn't. With the regions, Demacia and Targon. Not a dragon. Not a dragon. Doesn't synergize with dragons either. What is that? Why does the dragon deck not get any dragons? Actually, Shadow Owl is dragon too. It's also not dragon. Because they already had dragon? Yeah, but the deck still sucks. I mean, why didn't they make the Kingfisher like a dragon or something? Make this a dragon, dude. Come on. Cowards. Make Kingfisher a dragon. Well, but then it wouldn't draw champions because then it's not a boat. Okay, whatever, man. Okay, so we have 1 card left. Oh, wait. Oh, Bandle City Dragon 2! Bandle City. Yeah, I skipped this one because this one is in the article, but I'll go over that one too. Okay, 9 mana dragon from Bandle City. Portia. Isn't that a game? Isn't that a farming game? Portia the Peculiar. 9/9. It's literally a Pokemon. Play manifest a Titanic follower and set its stats to 1/1 and cost to 0. What is that, man? What? Oh my god, I can't wait to hit Gorlith off of this, guys. I can't wait to get Gorlith from this. Okay, this card sucks, dude. This card is bad, right? Is this bad? This is a one-time thing. It's like you play a 9 mana 9/9 in Bandle City, and then you manifest 1 Titanic follower. It becomes a 1/1 and costs 0. It gives a rally to Bandle. Isn't it still from your regions? Like, manifesting is always from your regions, right? It doesn't say a Titanic from any region. Oh, would it say manifest a Titanic from your region? What does Conch say? Does Conch say from your region? God, I haven't played Runeterra like 3 days and I'm losing it. Oh, okay, it can be anywhere. Okay. Yeah, it's any Titanic. Yeah, it could get Citria. I mean, I don't know, why are we getting so many dragons? Like, what does that mean for the next set? I'm not seeing any teasers for anything. Oh, you could get Ledros? Yeah, okay, maybe it's pretty good then, because Bandle City gets like the cheating, like they get the Loping Telescope effect, where they can just get something from any region and like completely blow open the game with it. But it's 9 mana, man. Then you copy the card with the Bandle City card. Yeah, I was actually thinking like, what if you play like Mirror Mage or something, right? But at that point, you're playing a 9 mana card and an 8 mana card, so it's like, you know, does that matter? I don't know. Okay, and then there is this card. I want to mention right now, for anyone that hasn't done so already, there is an article on Play Runeterra called Death for a Day with Rusticles, who has ALS, if I'm saying that right. It got me teary-eyed. It hit me right in the feels. It was a beautifully written article. I strongly advise you all to check it out. It was really, really, really awesome to get like insight on that. And so this card is designed by a member from our community. 4 mana, 3/3 from Ionia. Trusty Adnere. When I'm summoned, summon Adnere's Aviarists. I'm sure I pronounced that flawlessly. And that's this. So the 4 mana 3/3 summons a 1 mana 1/1 that says support grow me to my supported ally stats this round. I haven't really, like, I saw this card a few days ago when the article came out. I haven't really done any theory crafting, so I don't know where or how this is good. Aviarist. Thank you. This is a very respectable Ionia card. It is. I like what I don't know. I don't know how you'd play this. Adakan, yeah, I mean, you know, you can make this like a 1012. I think it's a cool card. I don't really see how you want to use it in a deck. But hey, I mean, we'll certainly theory craft with it. We'll certainly use it. I don't think it's super good. I think the support archetypes, supporting cards have been pretty lackluster for a little while. But yeah, I'm gonna try with it. I'm gonna figure it out. But perhaps equally as important, we have balance changes. Okay, real fast. What are we hoping for, chat? Let's think about it for 10 seconds. Champion Strength nerf, Sunken Temple nerf, Mariam nerf, some kind of Freljord nerf. Thank you again. All right. Freljord nerfs, Champion Strength nerf with maybe a Demacia buff elsewhere, and some Freljord stuff. And Janna stuff. All right. Here we go. These are new cards. We just went over it. Divine Whirlwind. Oh god, I saw Cosmic Call. God damn it. Deal 2 to the enemy nexus, deal 1 to nexus. Yeah, this is fine. I think that's good. This is a fine nerf. This is 50%, or yeah, it's half the damage removed. It's 100% of the damage. No, it's 50%. 50% off. All right, my math is great. Yeah, it's 50% less damage. So a strategy has been developing where people would play like Sunken Temple, and they would play Evil Imperfectionist on Divine Whirlwind or other burn cards. So eventually you would just like draw super cheap Divine Whirlwinds for like 1 mana. Just kill your opponent with. It was, this is not how you want to use K. This is not how you use Evil Imperfectionist. You print greedy value stuff. You do not print burn. That is evil. Time bombs are not burn, by the way. They're cool cards. All right. Time bombs, crystals, not burn. Just a cool combo. This is burn. This is cringe. All right. Cosmic Call. Invoke with cost reduction. Just cost reduction. What? No. Bro, it's so dead now. All right. Targon sucks ass again. They killed Targon. Why? Invoke cringe? Marshall, your read is playable because of champion strength. Targon is playable because of Cosmic Call. Like, I'm fine with this if they have, like, stuff elsewhere. We got a boat. Yeah, well, I got a crystal deer or something. Man, this sucks. I don't think I like the way they nerfed this at all. I love Targon. Okay, like, don't get me wrong. Cosmic Call decks in Eternal, clearly too strong, right? Clearly too strong. But what else does Targon do? They have no more decks. That's it. What's the point? Man, all right, whatever. It would have been nice if they did, like, invoke a 4, 5, or 6 cost card or something. I don't know.
LOL is getting a new Dragon Champ after the Ink Mage. Maybe we are getting that as well.
Ah, Shiny Oji-san. Thank you for the 2 months. Yeah, maybe. It's a good call, actually. Maybe we're getting it before League of Legends. The Dragon 80 carry. Ooh, I see you play 6 cost-reduced cards. I've seen you play 8 cost-reduced cards. Nice. That's a good nerf. I actually really like that. I would have hated it if they nerfed Janna to, like, change her playability. I think nerfing the level up is exactly what you want to do here. But it's not enough. I hope there's more. I hope there's a nerf to Sunken Temple or something. This is a great nerf. I think this is really smart. This is a fantastic nerf. Yeah. Gives you so much more room to breathe. Still makes Janna good. All right, wrap it up, boys. We're done here. Champion strength to 9 mana again. Bro, what is... How many times has this card been nerfed? Can we just, like, rotate it or something? It's like, it was released as, like, an 8 mana, or... It was 8 mana, right, when it came out? And it was, like, give everything +4/+4. If you have the attack token, give everything scout. And it was nerfed to 9 mana. And then they changed it completely to give allies +4/+4 to round and rally. Reduced it back to 8. And now it's 9 again. Yeah, literally went 8, 9, 8, 9. Like, we've tried a lot of different angles with champion strength since its release, and while we feel the current version of the card is healthier, it's a little too cheap for the game-ending power it can provide. Okay, hold on. I can fix this for you, Riot. Hold on. Let me do some Sunny balancing, all right? Let me do some Sunny balancing live. How's that? I think I made Demacia cool, guys. I finally made Demacia cool. You're welcome, Riot. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, buffs. All right, cool. Oh, Swain's coming back! I don't even need the image to see that that's Swain, because I saw the 16. Can I? Come on. Come on. Images. I need to see how majestic he is. Okay, so from 16 to 14, that's still a nerf, because Swain was at 12. So we went from 12 to 16 to 14. That's great. That's awesome. He definitely needs it. Still bad, though. Still not great. But the 16 was unplayable. And it was only necessary because of the idol. And now that they nerfed idol, I'm glad they're giving something back to Swain, but I still think he's bad. I don't think there is a room in the meta, because of Nox's current state, for this to be enough. Which is fine, because it's probably not... If they want to do something about that, I don't think it's a Swain problem anymore. It's more like a... What does Nox's damage-based removal really want, and what does it really do, and how can we get that back in line? Because as much as I hate Flock, and as much as I never want to see Flock back, it's not a great look for Swain. That's all there really is to say about it. I'm glad they did this. It was necessary. Dame the Despoiler gets Overwhelm. Plunder, grant all allies +1/+0. So that's herself too. Otherwise, it would say grant all other allies. So this, if you plunder, this is a 4/3 Overwhelm. That's the Ballista. So unironically, I actually kind of like this. Because this would fit into a build for the deck that plays for 1-drops. This would play into the Jack Taskmaster deck. I could actually see a 1-drop Swarm deck. I mean, Monkeys are kind of dead. I don't even know if you play like the Powder Pandemonium in a deck, but like a 1-cost deck in Build Swatter with this as like another Plunder payoff, I think is actually pretty good. I could see that. I think there is a deck there, and I kind of want to try it. 1-drop, Jack, Taskmaster. Jacked, it's Taskmaster, right? Yeah, you have Jack, Butcher, and Taskmaster. It's a 3-2 that gives all 1-cost allies everywhere plus 1 attack. And then with this, yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. No, that's not a Zolani deck because that needs to be Bilgewater. It's Bilgewater Noxus. Alright, awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, I'm happy for you. Wukong's cousin gets 1 health. Still bad. Alright. Oh, it's a Titanic! Hell yeah, dude! Bro, okay, that's actually kind of cool. That is cool, actually. That matters. We were playing the Lord Elder deck with dragons. Titanic dragons. This would be fantastic in that. That's really cool. I love this. Yeah, it's simple, but you got that dad bod now, yeah. Very nice. The Broodfather has been hitting the same gym as some of our other pre-Titanic units and is finally choosing up that dad bod. Hey, me too. Me too. Welcome to the club, Broodfather. Welcome. Bro, what is this? Alright, great. We fixed Trainomir, guys. We fixed Trainomir. That's a nerf. He doesn't die as easy anymore. This is weird. I don't like this. I mean, the thing is, you have these champions that are like such a relic of like the Runeterra beta. It's like, what are they doing in the game? It's like Trainomir, Darius, like Lucian even. I think Lucian is like fine as a 1-drop. Like there's just a couple of cards. Like, why? You know, just well, this is a fix. This is just like 2 out. Now it's still like a stat stick. Whatever. Survive Sunburst? No, it doesn't. Sunburst is 6 damage. If they made the 7, it would actually matter. But yeah, Teemo's. I mean, but Teemo's cool. Teemo's like has an interesting effect. Open the tweet. Yeah, I mean, I'm betting 8. If I follow the pattern, it's gonna be 8 mana again. All right. War Mother's Call goes to 11. Oh. Ah. That's a big deal, actually. That is actually kind of good. 1 mana is huge because if you're ramping, that's the difference between like turn 8 or turn 9, right? That's so. What this basically does is you now need 1 less Wild Mysticism or Winter's Touch to get there. Yeah, turn 8. But I mean, like, turn 8, I guess. So I should say, like, instead of turn 6, it's turn 7 or something, right? 8. Oh, wait. We're an 8 mana 8/8? 888 viewers. We're Titanic, and we synergize with Lysandra. All right, listen. Nobody leave and nobody enter, all right? Lock the stream down right now. Yeah, this is good. It's 1 less ramp card that you need to get there. I'm pretty happy with this. So, what I really want to try is I tried this Kahiri deck with War Mother's Call, where the only unit was Kahiri, and by just like playing War Mother's Call, it means you would shuffle Kahiris every time you summoned from the War Mother's Call, so you would literally never run out of units. I'd like to do that again. I'd like to try it again. And now that this is 1 mana earlier, it's actually like maybe I'm not dead. Like this is the difference between life or death, right? Yeah, it was kind of a bad deck, but it was funny. And 1 turn, yeah, again, difference between life or death. Okay. Captain Ledros gets 1 attack. Oh yeah, this is just doesn't really change anything either. It's cool though. I like Ledros. Also, are we just in buffs now? I think we're just in the buffs now. So are there no Freljord nerfs? The Arachnoid gets Fearsome, which is funny because the Necrotic Nestlings that it summoned did have Fearsome, but the Necrotic Arachnoid did not. Yeah, this makes sense. As mentioned above, we wanted to give Shadow Elf finishers a little more finishing power, and the Arachnoid is no exception. Plus, why would you be afraid of her nestlings but not the big spider mama? It just makes sense. Editor's note, can't argue with that logic. Yeah, exactly. The mama is looking a little bit more scary, I'll be honest. Yeah. Okay. SI card slap Fearsome every time, dude. Oh, Spirit Lease goes to 4/2. Wait, okay. Now, what we need to mention is that in the variety cards that have been revealed, we're seeing a lot of like on-kill cards. Cards that want to see stuff die. Cards that want to kill stuff to be played. Spirit Leech goes right into that package. And 1 health on a unit like this, that ain't bad. That is not bad. But yeah, I'm expecting this to lead up to something. Yeah, maybe there is some Yorick around the corner. This is a really big change. So the reason why 2 health on Trainomir is completely meaningless and 1 health on this is a big deal is because going from 1 to 2 health, going from 2 to 3 health, and going from 3 to 4 health is huge in Runeterra, because there's like clear brackets for like how much power every like removal spell has. Like 1 is Pythos, right? Like every Battle City deck runs Pythos. You have like Bilgewater with Tidal Invocation. Every deck runs Mystic Shot because PNC is popular. 3 mana or 3 health is like a little rarer, but it's still pretty accessible because of Divine Whirlwind and stuff. But at 4 health, you get into like really specific cards. Like at 4 health, you're basically like unremovable unless your opponent throws 2 cards at it or hard removal. So going out of Pythos range is kind of good. It's really nice. This is a great buff, especially for a fragile region like Shadow Isle. Ether Fiend. Oh, that is the bird. Goes from 7 mana 6/4 to 6 mana 5/3. Hey, this is the same Spirit Leash kind of card where you want to kill something to do something. This is pretty good. This is a crumble on a stick. Instead of being one of the coolest looking birds in all of Runeterra, the Ether Fiend hasn't really laid an egg in competitive play. I hate that. By making them cheaper and a little smaller, we think the tempo gained from this can from his killability can be used more easily, hopefully giving him a home in Shadow Isle slay strategies. Can it be tempo? I don't know if this is tempo, but it's close. It's getting there, man. Pretty good. It's a good change. There's a lot of changes so far to in general, by the way. I'm pretty happy to see this. This is cool. Like 1 mana is a big deal, obviously. Still very interruptible, and you only get like a 5/3 if your stuff gets interrupted, so it's still a bit of a risky card to play. But like the more we scroll down, chat, the more excited I am getting about a Undying deck. I think day 1, we're just gonna be doing like the new Shurima card, the 9/6 spell shield dude. A bunch of these cards, and Undying. That's it. That sounds like a day 1 deck to me. That sounds like a day 1 deck with the Kingfisher. Yeah, this is a lot of like actually kind of good changes for Undying decks. Yeah. Undying might be real. Okay. Seal and Steel. Seal and Steel is a tempting effect, but it hasn't managed to darken the doorstep of any viable decks. Partly because the hard is to use the resulting equipment, while the cost reduction here will naturally make the equipment easier to play, there might be a certain Demacia who takes a particular interest in his new, easier to catch shape. Oh, is the weapon 2 mana? The weapon is 2 mana. The weapon used to be 3 mana, but now it's 2. So that is now equipable by Vayne. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'm down to like kind of experiment with this card, but I still think it's pretty bad. Maybe a Targon Vayne deck, like Targon, like Pantheon Vayne comeback or something. I doubt it. There's no keywords that you obliterate. It's just stats. But maybe there's like a faded Vayne deck. It helps with catch too. Yeah, catch is interesting. Oh no, they're unbuffing Star Tip Peak. It's going back to 2. Oh, I mean, Star Tip Peak was ridiculous. This card was completely broken, man. This is the landmark that with Countdown 2 gives you 2 Celestial cards that cost 3 or less. It was always 2, then it went to 1. Yeah, this is unplayable again. It was a terrible card. It was playable for 1 Eternal Season. Now it's garbage again. Rip Targon. Yeah, Targon is dead. Like, Targon is just dead again for this Eternal Season. Wait. What? No. What? Why would you do that? Why? Nobody wants this. Nobody wants to see. Everybody who's played Runeterra for longer than 2 years know that this is an abomination. And even if it's unplayable, even if this doesn't even do anything, nobody wants to see this. God, no. I actually think this might, like, I mean, Explorers exist. Yeah, Explorers exist. Yeah. This might sound odd. 3 on 3. Evelyn on 4 can be cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I don't know, man. I don't. Yeah, I mean, Tristana Jax. Oof. Nah, I mean, with Explorers, I'm going to be optimistic and say it's still unplayable. But I hate seeing this card played. I don't like this card. It brings me back to the dark days of Runeterra. But Explorers might be the saving grace here. Katarina goes from 2-2 to 3-2 again. God bless. God bless her. Maybe I'll have to make a part 3 in my Katarina video essay series to talk about this. Maybe Gwen Katarina makes a return in Eternal. I wouldn't be surprised. I think that could happen. All right, cool. Yeah, sure. Preservationist. Oh, this is the... God, I hate that these images are not working, by the way. I think I just got spoiled. Okay. I saw some skins, I believe. Anyway, so Preservationist goes from 5 to 4 mana. That's nice. That's cool. There are a lot of buffs, like indirect buffs to thralls. So I don't know. I don't think you play this though. I think this is bait. But at 4 mana, like getting a 4 mana 4/4 and advancing like something, I think this could matter potentially for the 3 mana 3/3 that Thraller's getting. But I'm assuming that releases like after the Eternal Season, so it's hard to say. I don't think this matters. Oh my god, Desert's Wrath goes from 4 mana to 3. Okay, this is huge. This is a massive change, actually. This is really, really big. This card was like always almost playable. There were like some synergy points with like Zolani and stuff. But now like this is entirely playable, and I hope this doesn't mean that Azir Relay just comes back even stronger. This is a really scary change. This might actually be the card that has the biggest impact on the Eternal Season. This will probably make like 1 or 2 decks playable. Yeah. This is a Siren Song-like card. This is like on the edge of being playable. And at 3 mana, it will absolutely see play. Spirit Portal goes from 4 to 3. I forgot. Like, this is the one card I always forget that even exists. To play, discard 1, grant all allies +1/+1. I think this is kind of cool. Like, maybe you can find a way to have like a playable swarmy Mecha Yordle deck or something. I don't know. It's probably still not great, but yeah, I think it's still unplayable. But it's like there's more you can do with it at 3 mana. Okay. They Who Endure goes to 6 mana. Is that what it used to be? I think this card used to be 6 mana, right? Like way back when. I mean, we're getting like so many cards that want to kill stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if They Who Endure shows up somewhere. But there's like with Targon nerfed too. If Targon didn't get nerfed, this would be unplayable. But with Targon having Cosmic Call and Start to Peak nerf, there's no Hushes, there's no Equinox. I could see it. This will be a playable deck, I think. I'm feeling better a little bit, but I'm not fully recovered yet, but I feel like a bit better. Okay, nice, good change. Yeah, I like that. Oh, Tornado Warrior goes from 2 mana 2/2 to 1 mana 1. I actually like this. I've always kind of wanted this card to be somewhat playable, but never really found its way. I don't think this is gonna do it, even at a 1 mana 1/1. But it's nice. This is like a pretty cool build around. I think this does make this card is what makes Ken and Ari like a little more fun to play. But it will probably still be bad. Yeah. Frenzied Skitter goes to 3/3. They nerfed this back in beta, right? Because of the Mono Shadow Owl just terrorizing the meta. Yeah, that's a really good change. This is kind of insane. Expecting Fearsomes to be good as well because of this. Like some kind of Nocturne Fearsome deck in Eternal will probably be very good because of this. Yeah. Yeah, this used to be one of the best cards in the game at 3 mana 3/3. This is how they nerfed it. They nerfed it to a 3/2 from 3/3. This is a big change. Expect this card to be very good as well. Adjustments. Okay. This has been changed. Grant followers in your hand. When you play me, pick 1 of 3 followers with the same cost and transform it into it. Okay, goodbye. It's dead. This card is dead. Rip. Dude, Timelines is done for. Grant followers in your hand. When you play me, pick 1 of 3 followers with the same cost and transform it into... This card is so dead right now. Oh my god. This card is awful now, dude. That is such a big nerf. Oh my god. Yeah, this card is dead. It's not dead. It is omega dead, dude. Nobody's playing this. What? Yeah, it's still 2 mana as well. It's not even 1 mana. I'm pretty sure Jack's Vi is still good. I can kind of see that. But it's like, if you draw a like burn heavy hand or you draw your champions, it's just like bad. I don't know, man. I think this is awful. I don't think this is playable. Okay. Snapvine. 7 mana 5/3 triggers on ally summon to 6 mana 5/3 triggers on ally play. I mean, this is I feel like this is a nerf. This feels like a nerf, dude. Yeah, it also has Fearsome, but read patch notes for context. While Snapvine hasn't been choking out the Eternal Ladder, its summon timing trigger was limiting design space for future cards. Oh. Since letting it only chomp on Blade has changed a lot of how the card plays, want to give it an immediate buff so it doesn't get entirely weeded out. Summon time was limiting design space for future cards. Interesting. What does that mean? So this like kind of strengthens the theory that we have that it might actually just be Yorick with a bunch of summons, with a bunch of like ghouls maybe. I think this is a Yorick angle. I think it's a Yorick angle, dude. Maybe a Mordekaiser angle, sure. Maybe a Mordekaiser angle, but probably Yorick angle. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is a nerf. Unfortunately, this is a hard nerf for Snapvine because what you wanted to do with Snapvine was play it on 7 and then play like a Jury Rig or a Val Feast or whatever else. Maybe you summon like a Sapling or something. Can't do that anymore. It's a big nerf. Hate Spike. There you go. Yeah, another one. Okay, so we are through with the changes, and now it's Jazz Bart! Oh my god! Okay, hold on. So I saw these cards for TFT and I was like, god damn, they're getting skins over there? Cool ones. Look at this! Okay, Bart has an insane skin now. I never really liked Bart. I didn't love the way it looked, but this. Oh my god. Banger skin. I love this. Such a good skin. Okay. Ill beats Illaoi. So this is another TFT thing, right? I mean, that's, you know what? That's really cool. I'm actually super happy that they're doing this. Like double dipping, like, sure, man. Like basically pulling skins from Runeterra or Runeterra pulling skins from TFT. Why the hell not, man? Why the hell not? Why not let more people enjoy it? This is so freaking awesome. No, I'm not an Illaoi fan. Like I'm very far from an Illaoi fan. But this might make me play some Illaoi. Saxophone. Nice. Okay, no, this is a fantastic skin. These two are bangers so far. And we're getting Maestro Jhin. Oh, I can't click on it. I can't click on these. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, dude. I mean, is this the third Jhin skin? Holy, it looks good though, man. The gun? It's what he plays the violin with. What did you just type, Marshall? Okay. Anyway. This is a sweet skin. This is a really freaking cool skin, but it's Jin's third skin, and honestly, it's called Maestro. Maestro. Sure. Yeah, no, I mean, again, I saw this for TFT, and I'm really glad that we're getting it in Runeterra too. So freaking good. All Jhin skins so far have been kind of good though, but somehow I feel like this is the best one. Nice. Hyper Pop Lulu. This can only mean one thing. Okay, before the stream started, I was talking about the Glitter Bomb Ziggs and how much I loved it, and I can see where this is going. With this, oh, there he is! That's the one that matters. There's Ziggs! Right there, dude! There he is! Oh my god. I love it. I love it. I mean, I don't love this Lulu. He's kind of like a gremlin. He literally looks like a little gremlin, dude. It's a goblin skin. It's an ugly goblin. Anyway, I'll probably be cosplaying this. And here we go. Hyper Pop Ziggs, that's his name? Oh, what a beauty. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I love this, dude. Oh my god, look at him flying. It's so good. I love this skin so much. This is perfection. This is a perfect skin. It's actually perfect. Oh my god. I love Ziggs. I love this skin. I want this in League so badly. Perfection. Perfection. This is art. This is art. Tiny violin. Wait, how do you get these? Are these going to be in the store? Playing the tiniest. This is pretty high tier. This is pretty high tier actually. Nice. Dynamic duo. Okay. Doing the fusion. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. It's pretty good. Remix Rumble Bundle. Nice. This bundle contains Tiny Violin, Dynamic Duo, Jazz Bard, Illbeats Illaoi, Maestro Jhin, Hyper Pop Lulu, Hyper Pop Ziggs. I mean, why the hell not? Yeah, sure. I'll buy it. I'm free to play, but I'll find a way to get this bundle here because it's freaking cool. Nice. Okay, whatever. So here's the competitive calendar for anyone who cares. I want to say right now, I will be participating in this one, most likely. I'm going to be participating in the last chance qualifier. It will be the return of competitive Snnuy. There's going to be a video on it like I did last year where I think, unironically, one of my best videos I've ever made. I think it's one of my best works. I'm quickly going to post it in the chat if I find it. It's this one. It's timestamped by accident, but there you go. That's the one. Okay. What is this? For the last chance qualifier, no Runeterra points will be awarded on top, and the top 2 finishers will directly qualify the Worlds. Additionally, exclusive badges can be obtained in this qualifier. Oh, that looks kind of nice, actually. It's kind of a nice badge. I like that they're doing like more general like badges instead of only getting them through Gauntlet. It's pretty nice. 8+ wins, a super secret badge themed around an upcoming champion. Interesting. Okay. Fix an issue where some players could not claim legend level rewards and claim certain decks. Champ skins would sometimes show out of order. World map. Oh, Luigi is fixed. Ah, finally. Okay, Luigi is fixed. So you can play Luigi Volibear again. Fix the bug where units can sometimes consume Sigil of the Storm when buffed on play without having reduced cost. Volibear now insane in Path to Champions. This is, oh my god, I'm so glad that they did this, dude. Because it was just like, it was so weird that it happened. It was the same where you'd be like, I'm assuming this is also fixed with the Ursign that summons a sigil every time you play an elemental skill, where it would be like you have 3 sigils, you play Volibear for 6 mana, and then the Volibear would have the elemental skill 3 times, and you wouldn't get the 3 sigils from Volibear. That as well, right? Fix a bug where Subterranean Thunder Sigil of Storm will be destroyed along with their stacks. Yeah, so, okay, so this is the one. This is where it specifically says about Path to Champions, yeah. So this is the one. In Path to Champions, Volibear has a power where if you slay or where you play a Titanic ally, it immediately attacks the weakest enemy unit. But because that Titanic unit would consume sigils, the slay wouldn't get you the sigils back. So basically, the way it should work is you consume sigils with a Titanic, it attacks the weakest ally, it slays that, and you get 2 more from the power. But you didn't get those 2. That was bugged. You didn't get the sigils after the summon, even though it did slay. That should now be fixed. Fix the bug where Celestials cost 0 when recalled after playing Cosmic Call twice. Interesting. Fix the bug where Balin the Benevolent did not die to Sunburst when played on Daybreak. Yeah, okay. Thanks, I guess. We lost the game to this, by the way, so that's nice. Fix the bug with Curious Shelfhook and Explore spells. Okay. So, my issues. Which may not be issues. Number 1, no Failure nerfs. But we're going through the Eternal season, so it might not matter. Number 2, no nerfs to Shelfhook with the Bursting Backpack. It's an infinite deck. Nobody likes that. I don't want that in my game. But there's no nerfs to it. Maybe if the meta is aggressive enough, it doesn't really matter. But I'm not super optimistic about that. Okay. Those are the 2 things, really, I think. Also no Sunken Temple nerf. But that might not be necessary. There's a good chance that the Eternal meta is just going to be Twisted Fate Temple. Yeah. Okay, so I'm quickly going to give a rating from 1 to 10. 10 being insane, 1 being unplayable. Enraged Firespitter. 6. I think this is good, but I don't know if it's going to find a home. Trusty Adnere. 2. I don't see this being used in a deck. I think it's an awesome card. I think the story behind it is beautiful. But as far as playability goes, I don't see it. Chemtech Drake. 4. 3 or 4. I think it's too expensive for Piltover. It will break some. I think that's why I would give it like a 1 or a 2 because I think it's probably unplayable. But there might be like some weird OTK thing that they could do. Not sure. Okay, Boadir. These nuts. 8. No, 7. 7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8. I'm giving this. I think this is actually like extremely strong because you're summoning the 8/8, and 2 turns later you get 2 more 8/8s. That's really good. I think this might be one of the best cards in the set. Dune Swallower. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I think Undying is gonna be a real deck. I think Undying is gonna be a deck to look out for, and I don't even think this card's gonna be played in it. I think this card is like not good enough. 2. Yeah, I'll zoom in a bit more. Nasa Sen, I don't even think it's gonna be good there, dude. If it had Overwhelm, it'd be a great card, but Fearsome Spell Shield, I don't really see it. I hope I'm wrong because I think it's cool to have cards like this. I'm also gonna be cooking with it. I just don't think it's good. I'm excited to play it, but I don't think it's gonna be super good. Okay, Kingfisher, I think unironically could be the top end for a couple of decks. I still don't think it's like great, but it's like you have Draw and Rally as game finishers combined in Demacia. Minos Prime, they give 11 months. I'm giving this a 5. I'm giving it a 5. I don't know. Okay. I love this card. It's probably my favorite of the set. But I don't know how good it is. 9 mana is a lot, man. It's really expensive. Also, Dune Swallower is basically limited to Shurima Shadow Owl. And a 5 mana 9/6. While Spell Shield is good, there's nothing you could do to really preserve its health. It will eventually die, and it's not guaranteed to get damage in either. Okay, what I'm wondering with this card is like, can you choose 3 times? Can you choose like, I killed 2 allies and 1 mana gem? Or is it... Okay, so this would be interesting, right? If you put this on the stack, and it's like, I target 2 allies, and then the third one is my mana gem. You could choose 3 times? Okay, that actually makes it significantly better. That is significantly better, I think. That actually, that makes me really excited. You could choose 3 times? Okay, thank you for confirming. Yeah, that's actually awesome. Okay, no, okay. I think this could actually be really good then. I think with all the buffs to like the self-sacrifice stuff, I'm expecting Undying to be a pretty scary deck. And this card, honestly, to have like a big mid-game threat could actually make that even scarier. Get it? Scary? Because it's fearsome and not overwhelm. Anyway. Just to be like, okay, I'm doing my thing, but I'm going to force my opponent to deal with this 9/6 with Spell Shield. While my Undying just comes back and I'm going to be sacrificing more stuff. Maybe you even play the bird that's buffed. For like a 6 mana 5/3. I believe fearsome as well. You kill something, you kill your Undying again. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if there's like an Absolver angle somewhere with this card. Right? Where there's like a champion you level easily. And you have a 9/6 with Spell Shield. And that you can give Absolver to make it like a 13 attack Overwhelmer. To like always have that looming threat of like, hey, this could just hit me for 1 million damage at any point. I don't know. I like this card. Beautiful art. Love how thematic it is. I'm gonna be playing around with it, and I hope it's better than I'm expecting it to be. But Kingfisher is like this is all I want from card games, man. This is the card. It's like I've been kind of following the Hearthstone release cycle where they've like been spoiling cards day by day. I gotta say, the Kingfisher is one card that is more exciting than the entire Hearthstone expansion that they are about to release like in 2 weeks or something. I could play Kingfisher for an entire month before I get bored of it. And that's more than I'll be playing Hearthstone, I'll tell you that much. Kingfisher Crate, I love this card, man. I cannot wait to play Priestess and Secret Keeper in a stupid deck with Kingfisher, lose like 10 games, and have the time of my life anyway. Oh man, it's so cool. I love this card. Awesome. Like, honestly, I'm not even reading this final sentence. Each round, the first time you summon a champion, rally. Who cares, man? Who cares? I'm here to draw 10 champions. I'm not here to rally. I'm here to fill my hand with champions. I'm back to playing Aurelian's Soul and Path of Champions, man. But I'm doing it in Demacia and Standard or Eternal for some reason. God, this card slaps. I want more of this. In Demacia, too. Who would have thought? Demacia of all regions, man. Okay, Portia the Peculiar. So, I don't know how you're going to play a 9 mana 9/9 in Bandle City. I like this effect, but I'm kind of like, why is this a one-time thing, right? Does that make it better? Because like you play it and you're always going to get something that's probably like pretty good. Or is it like, I'm actually kind of sad that this is not like an aura where I can do more stuff with it. I don't know. Condense? Yeah, I mean, Condense is cool. Sure. But that's like, then you're playing this for 9 mana and you're playing your 3 spell mana to also, you know, completely tap out. I mean, I guess you could play the Titanic unit on the same turn. So it's not like the turn is over when you play this. It's just like, I think I'd have to play with this card and kind of get a feel for like what Titanic units are good. Because I could actually imagine that like you get this card, you get the Sefirsa. And you're like, oh, okay. If I play this next turn, and like it somehow like lives for a single turn, I just have like infinite value. Value or Bandle City. I mean, that's kind of what all these cards scream, right? They're all Titanic. It's like, do I want Noxes with sigils? Do I want, you know, sigils Piltover for this? For Boadir's nuts? I don't know. But I really, I love that Volibear is like this champion that gets released with sigils, and then Runeterra's like, well, in the first balance update, actually, what we're going to focus on is just making more units Titanic. And in this variety patch, actually, what we're going to focus on is just releasing like 6 more Titanic units. And you know what? I'm here for it, dude. Give me this over like Jada and Neela any day. I'm happy with it. I actually think this card is like pretty playable, by the way. Like, it looked pretty bad at first sight, but the fact it's a 0 mana 1/1 with like a potentially really powerful effect is kind of good. I would rate this like a... I mean, I think I'd rate like a 6 probably because I don't see a deck that wants this right now, and I don't know if one exists. Just looking at the patch notes. Battle City also hasn't got a new champion for, you know, since Nora. So I don't really know if there's a deck that can use this right now, but the effect itself, this could be like pretty decent top end for Battle City. It's like... You thought Loping Telescope was degenerate? Wait until you meet Portia. Except this time, instead of paying, you know, back in day 2 mana, you're now paying 9 mana for it. Which probably makes it a fair card. Yeah. Anyway, cool card. Just not super optimistic about the playability. And then this Scourge of the Deep guy over here, the Sea Monster Dragon. Man, it's competing with Kingfisher for coolest card. I'm giving it to Kingfisher, but this is such an awesome card too, man. I don't see this in Nautilus Maokai decks, but like everywhere else. I would this is like the first actual Titanic, maybe except Kingfisher, where I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna be playing this with Failure so I can get it out sooner and just get a ton of value. Love this card. I think this is like a 7 or 8 actually. I think this is a proper win con for a lot of decks. I'm expecting this to see play. So Spectral IronHound, I'm like with all the buffs to Shadow Owl Slay, I'm also expecting this to see a good amount of play. It's 2 units for 1. You use it on your dying. That's good. I like this. Awesome R2, like ooh. 1000 Claw Deathwinder. I right now I'd probably give this like a 7 or an 8. It's like it's what was mentioned in the article a couple of times too. I think it's really interesting that Shadow Owl is finally getting like these actual big dudes. These like, hey, we have actual stuff that can kill you now, right? Like it's kind of started with the Arachnoids, Necrotic Arachnoid, that one. Whereas like I play this guy and I'm actually gonna kill you if you don't deal with it. And this could be the same thing for this 8/4. It's like you have to deal with this, potentially 5/2, or they're just gonna remove your stuff and your next is in the process too. Really happy to see these kind of cards for variety cards for never one person. I'm sure there must have been like some kind of hive mind going on here with all these Titanics, and I don't know how it happened, but I'm grateful. Volibear is like easily my favorite champion of the expansion, and the Titanic stuff has been awesome ever since the
Guardian here.
The Adakan change as well. Green type, thank you for the Prime sub. You can tell you guys really like dragons right now. Like I get it, right? Shyvana Relling Soul never been the greatest deck. So what if we're just like, what if we just give every region a dragon? So it's kind of like inevitable that one of them sees play, and then we can finally call dragons a successful archetype. We just need one of these dragons to be playable, and it's fixed. It's smart. It's good thinking, actually. Okay, and Val Protector lastly. This also seems like a card that could actually make a big difference for Targon Freljord Ramp. The Volibear Aurelian Soul deck now gets consistent healing. This is like a non-Titanic threat that the opponent needs to deal with, or they just will never die. Hey, by the way, they're not all epic. Come on now. This one isn't epic. This one isn't epic. Oh, all the non-dragons are... all the dragons are epic. You know what? That makes sense. Yeah, it'd be weird if the dragons weren't epic. All the fun ones are epic? I guess. Yeah, I'm excited about the dragons mostly, I'll be honest. And the Kingfisher. Kingfisher is also epic. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm excited about Kingfisher most of all. This is gonna be our day one. Kingfisher day one. And Undying day one. Very cool. I think this was a great patch, actually. All the stuff that was very prevalent got hit. No nerfs to Freljord, but in Eternal Season, I don't really know how much that matters because the last Eternal Season, it was kind of Warden that was an issue, and that was hit last patch. So I actually think that might just be enough to kind of set the tone for this Eternal patch as well. Great patch. One of the better ones in my opinion. I'm excited about the Eternal Season again. I think the first one was, for me, it was a big miss. The second one was fantastic. So I hope this one follows suit.